Viewers, the big story that we have for you at this hour is the latest coming in from the state of Kerala. Now, in a fresh move, Kerala's Education Department has decided to modify the higher secondary syllabus to include a chapter or, something that will make students understand governor's role, responsibilities and limitations as the constitutional head of the provincial governments. Kerala's education minister, in fact, has said schools are the ideal place to learn the values of democracy. We have decided to include it in the second volume of the class 10th social science textbook. Listen in.
പാഠപുസ്തകത്തിൽ ഉൾപ്പെടുത്തി കുട്ടികളെ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി തീരുമാനിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഭരണഘടനാ മൂല്യങ്ങൾ ഉയർത്തിപ്പിടിച്ചാണ് സംസ്ഥാനത്തിന്റെ പാഠ്യപദ്ധതി പരിഷ്കരിക്കപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുള്ളത്. അതിനടിസ്ഥാനത്തിൽ ഈ വർഷം 10ാം ക്ലാസ്സിലെ സാമൂഹ്യശാസ്ത്രത്തിന്റെ രണ്ടാം വാല്യം അതിൽ ഉൾപ്പെടുത്താൻ വേണ്ടി തീരുമാനിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളത്. രാജ്യത്തെ ഗവർണർമാരെ ഉപയോഗിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് തെരഞ്ഞെടുക്കപ്പെട്ട സർക്കാരുകളെ അസ്ഥിരപ്പെടുത്തുവാനുള്ള ശ്രമങ്ങൾ വർദ്ധിച്ചു വരികയാണ്.
Let's now go across to my colleague Arpita joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Arpita, we already had seen on the Bharat Mata portrait issue, clash between the Kerala governor and the Kerala government, and now there is another flashpoint emerging.
Well, amid the friction between Kerala government and the governor, now a fresh row has erupted after Education Minister Sivankutty has announced that they will introduce lessons on governor's roles and duties as constitutional head in class 10 social science textbook. So while when we asked him if this was because there was a friction between the government and the governor, he said no, this was decided long back because schools are the perfect place for students to learn about democracy and other roles of different people like chief minister, governor and other heads. That is what the government has said, and in fact even BJP responded to that saying it is a good idea to introduce such things because during their days when they were young, they had all these lessons, but now there is a revision of textbooks. So it is a good idea to get back, implement these things in the textbook so that students can learn about the duties and roles fulfilled by various heads like chief minister, governor and other people.
But simultaneously, Arpita, the point that the Education Minister of Kerala made was also very important, wherein he said the attempts to use governors to destabilize elected state governments in the country are growing. Even the Supreme Court itself had clarified the role of the governor. So that seems to be the moot point here, isn't it?
Well, rightly said, he has mentioned that because there is a growing situation where governors are used to destabilize the government which is chosen by the people. So he has said it is very necessary for students to know what is the actual role of governor as per rule, as per constitution, because these days students are misled with all these things that is happening in different states. So that is the justification he has given for implementing lessons in class 10 textbooks.
Right. Have we heard anything from the Kerala governor on this particular proposal by the education minister? What is the view of other political parties in the state of Kerala?
Well, Raj Bhavan is yet to respond on this particular issue, but other politicians are supporting this cause, saying that it is necessary for students to know what constitutional rights they have and what the roles are of different people. And in fact, other politicians have come across saying not just governor, they should introduce lessons where they are taught about the about the roles and duties that are fulfilled by chief ministers, other ministers and other politicians. That is what the other politicians are coming forward, and they're saying that this is a good move. Students should know what is happening and what the constitutional rights are.
Right. Arpita, request you to stay on with us. Let's once again listen into what exactly the Education Minister of Kerala has proposed.
ഭരണഘടനാപരമായ അധികാരങ്ങൾ പാഠപുസ്തകത്തിൽ ഉൾപ്പെടുത്തി കുട്ടികളെ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി തീരുമാനിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഭരണഘടനാ മൂല്യങ്ങൾ ഉയർത്തിപ്പിടിച്ചാണ് സംസ്ഥാനത്തിന്റെ പാഠ്യപദ്ധതി പരിഷ്കരിക്കപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുള്ളത്. അതിനടിസ്ഥാനത്തിൽ ഈ വർഷം 10ാം ക്ലാസ്സിലെ സാമൂഹ്യശാസ്ത്രത്തിൻ്റെ 2ാം വാല്യം അതിൽ ഉൾപ്പെടുത്താൻ വേണ്ടി തീരുമാനിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളത്. രാജ്യത്തെ ഗവർണർമാരെ ഉപയോഗിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് തെരഞ്ഞെടുക്കപ്പെട്ട സർക്കാരുകളെ അസ്ഥിരപ്പെടുത്തുവാനുള്ള ശ്രമങ്ങൾ വർദ്ധിച്ച് വരികയാണ്.